This is the voice of singer Jack representing for the Gallery Radio. Select it! Waska!
I select the music play, yeah. Let the music play, yeah. Yeah, this is the impeccable I Mark Shepherd, bigging up the Gallery crew and Caribbean Power Jam Radio each and every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Kaboom!
Watch in the Brooklyn, I'm here say New York. Badman Benny, you know what the thing I'm here say Caribbean Power Jam. Some boy if you know, simple as I represent, one not government. Right now, sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Benny, one knock, one clap, no time at all. You know fire one pop with repeated shot, automatic your lap. Head a roll like jelly and chop. Dub plate inna the body and stop. Triple dub plate pan heavy sound clash Benny. Play about the chop. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, sound a go day. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Alright, Benny, tell them no fear, man. Are you a kill sound from day one? Oh, them fi disrespect Caribbean Power Jam when we a kill from day one. Them coulda big like King Kong. Benny a fire shot, man a fling bomb. Pump pick off like sick man. Them no fi bad fly, and them gyal and pitch pan. So tell them sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Sound up, bad sound up play. Caribbean Power Jam, I go bust them big. Yeah man, you know what the thing there now, they do it under Bass, simple as I represent for the whole Caribbean Power Jam family. Yeah man, in Brooklyn, I'm here saying New York. Sound it.
Treesha. Oh yeah. Ooh, you could be near or far. Doesn't matter where you are. I will always be right there. I'll be right there for you. Right there. That's what friends supposed to do. Right there. I'll be there to see you through. Right there. 'Cause you're there for me too. When your blue sky turns to gray and things not going your way, don't hesitate to call on me. I'll be there in a hurry. In your arms reach, baby, I'll stay. Easing your pain till it fade away. You don't ever have to worry, 'cause you know you can count on me. Some friends come and go. When the rain starts to pour, I'll be there like I've been before. Through the highs and through the lows. If you ever need a light, I'll be your beam shining bright. When everyone is out of sight, I'll guide you through the night. Right there, I'll be right there for you. Right there, that's what friends supposed to do. Right there, I'll be there to see you through. Right there, 'cause you're there for me too. Baby, when life gives you heartaches and you feel there's no escape, let me take some off your plate. Baby, I could take the weight. So when things seem to go wrong, use my shoulder to lean on. If you're weak, baby, I'll be strong. By your side from dusk till dawn. Baby, through thick or thin, I'll be there, just count me in. I'ma keep your flame burning all night until the morning. Like birds of a feather, we'll be flying high together. Any day, any weather. Today, tomorrow, and forever.
Yeah, once again, I want to welcome everybody to the gallery this evening right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So thanking everybody for tuning in this evening. Once again, it's the gallery. Make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablets as well as to your phones. You can keep it locked to the show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, we thank everybody for tuning in this evening. Another Tuesday, December 7th. So once again, it's the gallery. We spell it DAGALLERY. Once again, you can find the gallery on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So once again, wherever is your favorite social media outlet, you can listen to the gallery right there. So once again, thank you all for tuning in this evening. As I also want to say happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday today. So I want to say happy birthday to Perry Persuade as well as to Nicole Sharp. Nicole Sharp of the Heather Hurley Foundation was here a few weeks ago for Domestic Violence month, I should say. Also saying happy birthday to Elizabeth Ross, Queen of Faith out there listening. Also want to say happy birthday to Junior Toots, yes, the son of the great Toots, and his birthday today. Saying happy birthday to Candice Duguade. I know I'm pronouncing her last name wrong, but happy birthday to you. Say happy birthday to Erica Poole, as well as to Shannon Freeman. Also saying happy birthday to Desiree Boyd and Dika George. Saying happy birthday to Derek Mitchell, as well as to Lee Deanne, Trevor Jackson, Ermine Laurent. That's Martha Laurent's cousin. You know, Martha's always out there. So happy birthday to your cousin today. Saying happy birthday to Kirk Hort, as well as to Fiona Frank. Saying happy birthday to Raina Croft, as well as to Danica Usher. Saying happy birthday to Collis Daniels, Benisa Bob, Marissa Dewsbury, Sheldon Reynolds, Naomi Verasami, as well as to the artist named Treesha. So once again, say happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday today. So once again, thank you all for tuning into the gallery here this evening, right here. We'll be joined once again by Avanse Ayiti. You know, they were here a few months ago, and they'll be giving you an update of what's happening down in Haiti, down in Haiti, post earthquake. And once again, with all the donations and supplies that were collected, especially from all of the jammers that was sent down, so you'll be getting an updated that. Of course, you know, with the gallery, we have a health tip coming up, and also the looking forward segment where we play music from the up and coming artists as well. And once again, you know, we'll be speaking to the winner of the looking forward segment from last week. She goes by the name of Djengue, and you're listening now. You were listening to Treesha, who was the winner of the looking forward segment from last week. So once again, everybody out there, make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app, and everybody that does have the app, make sure you get the updated version of the app so you can watch as well as participate in chat all at the same time. So once again, thanking you all for tuning into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, real briefly, we'll be speaking to the representatives of Avanse Ayiti real soon. And once again, just gonna get back to some music real quick. Once again, saying happy birthday to Treesha. So you're gonna hear one of her songs all the way from Kenya on the other, not the other side of the globe, but partway on the other side of the globe. So once again, say happy birthday to you.
When we first met, I never felt something so strong. And you were like my lover and my best friend, all wrapped in one with a ribbon on it. And all of a sudden, you went left. I didn't know how to follow. It's like a shot that spun me around, and now my heart left. I feel so empty and hollow, and I never give myself to another the way I gave it to you. You don't even recognize the way you hurt me to you. It's gonna take a miracle to bring me back, and you're the one to blame. And now I feel like, oh, you're the reason why I'm thinking I don't wanna smoke all the cigarettes no more. This is what I get for wishful thinking.
Once again, saying welcome to everybody to the gallery this evening. Good night to you, Paula. Good night to you, Rose. Welcome to the gallery. Good night to you, Denise, as well. So once again, thank you all for tuning to the gallery this evening.
I got a check in the rehab, and baby, you're my disease. I got a
once again, saying happy birthday to the artist Treesha today on her birthday.
Baby, rehab. Damn, ain't it crazy when you love slip? You do anything for the one you love. Cause anytime time that you needed me, I'd be there. It's like you were my favorite drug. The only problem is that you were using me in a different way that I was using you. But now that I know it's not meant to be, you gotta go, I gotta win myself off of you. It's like I checked in a rehab, and baby, you're my disease. You're my disease, yeah. It's like I checked in a rehab. Can somebody help me, please? Yeah. I gotta check in the rehab, and baby, you're my disease. You're my disease, oh baby. I gotta check in the rehab. Rehab, baby, rehab. What's so caught up and so lost in you?
Yes, once again, big up to everybody to the gallery. Also, as we mentioned, it is the birthday of the one named Junior Toots. I'm going to play something from him real quick. But once again, thank you all for tuning in to the gallery this evening. And once again, continue to like and share. Once again, everybody out there in the Caribbean Power Jam radio app, make sure you got that updated version of the app. So big up to everybody out there. Listen to the gallery on Caribbean Power Jam radio.
Sweet and down the way. Sweet and down the way. In a room and cry. Mama says she must wipe her eye. Papa says she mustn't fool. It's like she never been to school at all. It is no wonder. It's a perfect ponder. While they were dancing in that ballroom last night. Johnson in a room of fret. Uncle say he must hold up him head. Auntie say he mustn't fool. It's like he no have time for his wedding cake. It is no wonder. It's a perfect ponder. While they were dancing in that ballroom last night. 1 pound 10 for the wedding cake and 20 mark of cola wine. All the people them dress up in a white figure eat up John's wedding cake. It is no wonder. It's a perfect ponder. While they were dancing in that ballroom last night. Yes, and it was sweet and dandy, 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 yeah, sweet, 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 sweet and dandy, yeah, sweet, sweet.
Good night to you, Andrea. Welcome to the gallery. Big up to everybody out there listening to the gallery. Once again on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Get ready for that Jammers Ball taking place Saturday, January 1st as well.
Sweet and dandy, yeah. Sweet, sweet, sweet and dandy, yeah. It's all right now. And it was sweet and dandy, sweet and dandy, sweet and dandy, sweet.
Pick up yourself, Pastor Gil Monrose. Once again, welcome to the gallery. I actually you actually need to do some talking, Pastor Monrose. Good night to you, Michelle Williams. Welcome to the gallery. And good night to you, Chanella Scotland, as well.
In the morning, yes, it was sweet, sweet, sweet and dandy. Sweet, sweet, sweet and dandy. Sweet and dandy.
Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the gallery this evening right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, just like, share, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. So big up to everybody out there that's listening on YouTube. So once again, in this studio, once again, we have our guest. Let her introduce herself to everybody once again. She's been here before, so I know she shouldn't be as nervous as she's appearing to be right now. But once again, representing Avanse Ayiti.
This is Sabrina Samdi. Good evening. Good evening. Thanks for having us again.
And we should be getting Claudel on the line as well. So what's been going on? Because the last time you were here was post-earthquake that happened in Haiti earlier this year. And what's the update on that situation now?
So first, I want to thank you so much for inviting us and getting the word out last time in August. I want to shout out two of your listeners who really came out big. Miss Mary from Quebec, and she made sure she got a donation to us. And also the Miller family from right here in East Flatbush, they showed out big and gave lots of supplies, toiletries, clothing. Also, your church you're affiliated with, and the listeners at large gave a lot. And so we were able to collect 5 barrels of supplies to send to Haiti. And where we're at now is it took about 3 months for the donations to get to our office. The situation right now is precarious. They were held up in customs for a very long time. The safety situation, unfortunately, has just gotten worse since the earthquake, and we know what happened after that, the assassination of the president. And right now, the government, local government, up into presidential is pretty much non-existent or non-functional. So Claudel's gonna call in and give you more information about that and how we're gonna work on getting your donations out to the people of Akin.
So once again, we're speaking to Sabrina Samedi of the Avanse Ayiti organization. And once again, she's saying thank you to everybody that participated in the donations for sending supplies down to Haiti. And so they did reach down there. But of course, post-earthquake and also with the gang situation that you alluded to earlier, things are really pretty much difficult. And then with an unstable government as well. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to get Claudel on the line, who's actually down there. We spoke to him last time. He was able to call in. So as you mentioned, so overall, with the presidential situation, of course, and then the earthquake situation and the gang situation, is there any hope overall, like near for Haiti overall? Or do you see anything near or in the near future?
It's funny, I was thinking about that very question, leading up to coming in, and all we can do is not lose hope. You know what I mean? That's basically where we're at, is don't lose hope in the people of Haiti. Right now, as we've seen, corruption goes on through all levels of government, but don't lose hope in the people.
Hello.
Hey, good evening.
Yes,
Can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Yes.
Yes, good evening. This is Claudel. We're speaking to Claudel from down in Haiti right now, also of the Avanse Ayiti organization. I don't know if you're able to hear us clearly or not. Yeah, I think he's still.
Can you hear us, Claudel?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Can he speak louder?
Okay, there you go. So once again, we were introducing you to the audience. Everybody, we're speaking to Claudel from the Avanse Ayiti organization. He spoke to us a few weeks ago as well, or months ago at this point as well, right here in the gallery. So you wanted to call in and give an update in terms of the situation down in Haiti, along with Sabrina. So we just wanted to hear from you as well.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for welcoming me to your gallery. So as you know, everybody knows I am in Haiti right now. So a lot of people may hear about Haiti, but a lot of people may not. But up to now, I think a lot of people hear about Haiti, but unfortunately in the bad way. So I'm Haitian, and I will always say that I'm Haitian. I'm happy to say that I'm Haitian. And as of now, the situation is very extremely difficult. As you know, after the earthquake, and so things are very bad. And right now, and first of all, on behalf of Avanse Ayiti, I would like to I would like to thank everyone who donated any kind of items to share with the people. But fortunately, we couldn't go through because of the gangs fighting in Carrefour. And as of right now, their process is
I think we just lost it. Hopefully he'll call right back. So once again, he's calling in once again from Haiti. So we apologize. You can tell the connection is not that good, especially he's calling on a landline as well. So hopefully he'll call in real quick or real soon. But as he was alluding to, the gang situation down in Haiti is prohibiting the supplies from getting to all of the necessary areas. So the update is that for everybody that's listening, that the supplies did reach down to Haiti, and some distribution was done. But in terms of reaching everybody that the stuff needs to get to, the gang situation is putting a slowdown, so to speak, on that situation. So now, before he, hopefully once again he calls back in soon. What do you think? And I'm speaking to Sabrina once again. What do you think? Is there any governmental assistance in terms of calming down that gang situation? I know we heard about the gang situation in the news, prior to the earthquake, and then even definitely escalated after the earthquake. But what is the government, if anything, doing to try to quell that situation so that the country could actually get back together, post earthquake, during pandemic?
Right. Not that I'm aware of. Cardell may be able to tell you more about what police are doing or not doing on the ground, but you had that breakdown that was already happening with the police. There were a lot of the police in itself was some of them were turning into factions and doing their own thing. So at this point with the gangs, you gotta remember someone's always benefiting from the chaos. So there is a sector of society that is benefiting from things remaining chaotic, and so I can't say what the government is doing. I don't believe they're doing enough, or maybe they're doing what maybe it's by design at this point. It's a self-perpetuating situation, and it seems like it comes in cycles with Haiti.
And just remind everybody, because once again you're represent the Avanse Ayiti organization. Remind everybody what your organization is about and what your organization does overall.
So we're about business development in Haiti, and we export and we promote the export of Haitian-made goods to the U.S., to create that market and to really bring the economic relief to the Haitian creators, artists, growers, whoever we may be working with at the time. And also we promote leadership education.
So once again, and with the effort that was just recently done to get the supplies down to Haiti, that's just one of the many things that the organization does from up here and down there. So now looking forward from now, what help, if any, is the organization looking for the continued support of what's happening down in Haiti?
Right now, I would say in general, we sell Haitian art, and in the next year we should be selling more Haitian-made products on our website. And so I would say to just continue to invest in the people of Haiti, those people who are making a living, farming, creating products to sell in Haiti and abroad. I think that's how you can help the most, because the money is going directly to the people who are creating. So not only the products that we have, but I would say buy Haitian in the months and years to come to really directly help the people and also help organizations who are on the ground doing the work.
And cause the last time you did the art sale,
right?
Do you have any other events coming up?
We're just still selling the art. We have some great Christmas themed Haitian metal art that's on sale on our Etsy page, and I'll put that up on our Instagram as well. But you could continue purchasing the art because the proceeds do go to support our programs.
So once again, for everybody that's listening, for those that did support in the past, you could continue to support Avanse Ayiti, and for those that are missed out, didn't get opportunity but wanted to, you can still have your opportunity to support the organization. You can find them online. Let's give them the web address.
Web address is www.avanseayiti.org. That's AVANSEAYITI.org. And you can find us on Instagram at Avanse Ayiti.
So once again, you can find them online, and I know there are some pictures on the website of what was already set down and was able to be distributed from the last shipment. But of course, as Claudel started to mention, the situation down there with the gangs is basically prohibiting the further or the continued relief efforts of what's happening down in Haiti. So once he had a connection problem, so hopefully we'll hear from him soon before we close out this segment of the show. But once again, everybody that's listening, want to welcome Sassy Hess to the gallery. A good night to you, Terry. Good night to you, Cujo. So once again, we're speaking to Sabrina, and we were speaking to Claudel of Avanse Ayiti about what's happening in Haiti post earthquake, and the donation of the supplies that went down to Haiti. And once again, everybody out there, you still have the opportunity to support the efforts of what's happening down in Haiti by contacting Avanse Ayiti. Once again, you can find them online. So once again, I'm going to get back into a little bit of music, and hopefully once again we'll be able to speak to Claudel, who called us up from Haiti, but once again he was cut off. So once again, everybody listening to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio, make sure you download the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablets, to your phones. Bookmark the website CaribbeanPowerJamRadio.com. Once again, you can find the gallery on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. And so big up to everybody that's watching us right now live on our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube page. So once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, the gallery, we spell it DAGALLERY.
Okay, nothing can get me down. No way, no, not today, no. Okay, nothing can get me down. No way, no, not today, no. Okay, nothing can get me down. No way, no, not today, no way. No way. Wave my troubles bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye now. War in our side. Bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Can't conquer I. Bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. No, not this time. Bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye. Mama sing a happy song, everybody sing along. Cause I know the things and the times them set away. Wonders and signs we are stress away. No things on we mind we are fret away. Sing a happy tune, me no want hear bad news. But bad mind and bad things now keep bad company. So when them come with them negativity, wave my hands in the air and say bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Now we're in our side. Bye-bye, bye.
The gallery with that man Benny.
It's not the first, not the last. So much pretty girl I pass, and holding out is such a task. That's why me I say this from my heart. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. Cause as far as I can see, she loves only me. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. But Lord, if you can't stop me from cheating, just don't let me get caught. No, don't let me get caught. No, don't let me get caught. So hope I don't get caught. So listen to me now. It's such a sticky situation, yeah. Me promise my girl if you only look in her direction, but everywhere me turn, me see her next one. And my body is too weak and I ball for attention. I only wanna give the girls what they want. My lady says I'm wrong, wish you would understand. I don't wanna lie, but I don't want to cry. Yo, I'm so very weak inside. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. Cause as far as I can see, She loves only me. Oh Lord, don't let me cheat on my girlfriend. Please don't let me cheat. But Lord, if you can stop me from cheating, just don't let me.
You were all a man would want. You're so fly. I should have seen it from the start. I was blind. I was too caught up on myself. It was my fault. Now you're loving someone else, and now I feel the pain. Living without you in my life, I will never be the same. Living without you,
They really don't know.
I want to welcome Martha and Michelle to the gallery. Big up yourself. Once again, everybody to the gallery this evening.
Give it up! A big man like you, rape off a 6-year-old baby. A big man like you, Papa, if you're gonna put 9 on a little old lady. A big man like you, burn down a school and not talk about your man sick and crazy. But when God hold you, no if, no but, no bother tell the Almighty, boy, maybe. Guess them a lie, them. For all the negative vibes that them a bring, guess them a lie, them. Me come fi mash up and wreck up them senseless killing. Guess them a lie, them. Boy, you free verse with them bag of gun thing. Guess them a lie, them. Stand guard and come out of the wages of sin. So me see it, so me have to talk it. Out the rocky, but me still have to go walk it. You love your life, sit down and park it. And stop carry water in a basket. Some have to draw for all the Moses law. I feel iron that no for Unoa push it till blood start draw. All the ranks, boy, you have to pay for. Gash them and lie them. All the negative vibes when them a bring. Gash them and lie them. Me come fi mash up and wreck up them senseless killing. Gash them.
Good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good. Cause your perfume isn't loud, and only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. You feel like velvet rubbing over my skin. And when your hair dances under my chin, I wish we were alone, baby, just the two of us. Yes, every move you make gives me a rush. Whoa, oh. Wine some more and show me that love unconditionally. Make believe we're alone, just you and me. Hate the problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, cause your perfume isn't loud, that only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good.
It's a serious time, violence and crime, and up here gun thing the youths them up on their mind. Oh, them bust it when rain a fall. You know, sister, them no care, them your youth. Bust it all when sun a shine. Oh, you know see up here juvenile. Yeah, I'ma lock the big guns out the street. And them a bust it up, bust it up. Oh, where them get it from? Nobody know. The father was a killer. Oh, well, I see him turn them grow. Oh, I know me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. Up here gunshot a beat. Me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. Up here blood in the street. Them a youth and a play.
Yeah, once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Good night to you, Helen Bissett. Once again, thank you all for tuning into the gallery this evening. Once again, we were trying to see if Claudette was able to call us back in, but at this point he's not able to because of the connection problems he's having down there. But once again, we are speaking to Sabrina of Avanse Ayiti. And once again, they just wanted to thank everybody out there for their support of the last fundraiser that they did in order to get the supplies down to Haiti after the recent earthquake. And once again, as Claudel started to mention earlier, because of the situation with the gangs down there, and of course with the political unsettlement after the assassination of the president, things aren't able to go according to plan down there. But overall, post earthquake, at least some strides are still being made overall. Of course, there was the earthquake that happened years ago that Haiti was still trying to recover from, and then now they have the situation to deal with. And as you mentioned, it just seemed like one thing after the other, and not a good spotlight or a good light is being put on Haiti overall at this time. But as you mentioned it, hopefully you mentioned it may not seem like a bright future soon, but hopefully overall everything will change for the better soon, and Haiti would get the necessary help, and definitely internally be able to build up from within. I know that politically and for over 120 years, Haiti's been dealing with problems from the outside, especially since independence. And speaking of independence, Barbados was independent before, but they have upgraded their status to republic, so they're no longer under the Queen of England anymore. Of course, Haiti fought for their independence from France, so that's one of the reasons why. And people, look at it like the fight for the independence was one of the reasons why Haiti is overall looked down on from primarily European nations. Because it's a whole different scenario fighting for your independence as opposed to it being granted, directly. So in connection with Barbados and their status as a republic, and conversely how Haiti's treated in the Caribbean, what are your thoughts on that?
First, I want to say congratulations to Barbados. It's awesome that they would even still strive for that, and they didn't want to remain comfortable underneath British rule, and wish them the very best in this new phase of the nation. And speak on Haiti, yes, since their independence, has been a concerted effort among other nations, Western nations, really to close them out of the world economy. The U.S. pressured European nations not to recognize them and thus not trade with them after their independence, because Haiti was still producing coffee, sugar, and these cash crops that were high value around the world that would support the economy. But similar to what is going on with Cuba now, there was really a closeout on Haiti and Haitian-made products, and there was pressure not to accept them and not to welcome them on the world economy and world market. So now, fast forward to now, I think that's one of the ways that you can still help, all of us can still help Haiti to advance, is to really invest in Haitian businesses and invest in Haitian makers, Haitian made products that we can find here, especially in East Flatbush. And also from our local grocers, demand that Haitian coffee in your grocery store. Ask them for that, ask them for that Haitian made sugar, for that Haitian moringa. It should be in our grocery stores. And we buy it from our small vendors, support them too. And by that, you know that you are helping Haitian business directly and supporting families.
And that's something that what you just mentioned is it's a very good idea, and hopefully markets up here take onto that. There are very small Caribbean markets, especially Caribbean-owned markets up here that get their products from the Caribbean. But as you mentioned, that's a very good idea in order to help boost the economy as well as the esteem of Haiti overall. You know, just doing business with Haiti, even if nobody else is trying to. You know, those in the Caribbean and those of Caribbean descent, you know, worldwide, can still put their hand in to help overall. So that's something that you just mentioned. That is something that's a very good idea, and hopefully, you know, moving forward, some the small mom and pop shops will still take onto that, not just in East Flatbush, but you know, East United States and West United States and all around the world. So once again, we're speaking to Sabrina Samedi of the Avanse Ayiti organization, and you know, we were speaking to Claudel. So you know, sometime he wasn't able to get back on, but of course, you know, definitely any time that y'all would like to come in, give an update of what's happening down in Haiti as well, and just anything overall with the organization, you know, you just feel free to come in and, you know, let us know, let the audience know how we could continue to support, and just basically giving everybody an update. So it's definitely good that the supplies were able to reach down to Haiti, and definitely we do appreciate everybody that's listening that did support that effort when it took place, because without everybody's support, it wouldn't be able to be successful. But once again, it was successful, and you know, thanking everybody, and everybody out there was, as she mentioned, you know, you could just find Avanse Ayiti online and continue to support. And once again, it's a grassroots organization, so anything that you donate to them will definitely go down to the ground down in Haiti, and there's not going to be any skimming off the top. And you know, with any type of situation that happens worldwide, that's basically the way you want to go. Find the grassroots organizations that's actually down there in those various places doing something in order to help. So once again, thank you for joining us this evening. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get a complete statement from Claudel, but you know, I know that he appreciates everybody's support. And as he was beginning to he calling, like I said, just in the future, as hopefully things get better soon, and then you know, he'd be able to give hopefully a promising report. It sounded like he was about to give an not promising report, but hopefully he'll be able to give a promising report on what's happening in Haiti. So anything else you want to say to the listener audience?
I want to say thank you again for all your donations, and there we were, and you can see that on our Instagram and website, we were able to get rice, tarp, and other supplies out with the cash donations. But unfortunately, we'll have to roll out the supplies that were sent little by little as we can get into Aken, because the situation's dangerous right now. We just thank you again for reaching out and helping out and remembering us. And thanks for having us again, Gallery.
All right. Awesome. Thank you for joining us this evening, and thank you, you know, for everybody for all the things that you do and that your organization does. And helping, you know, Haiti and everybody, you know, worldwide. So once again, you know, congratulations to you, and just praying for continued success, you know, for your organization and what you're willing to do, you know, moving forward. And congratulations on the things that you've done in the past as well.
Thank you so much.
So once again, thank you all for listening to the gallery. We'll be getting into the commercial break real soon. But, you know, before we get into the commercial break, you know, we're going to give you that health tip for the day, something that hopefully you can utilize, something that's beneficial to everybody. So once again, just continue to listen. Make sure you download and get the updated version of the Caribbean Power Jam radio app. And once again, everybody out there that's listening on the gallery, you know, continue to listen and support the gallery, DAGALLERY, as we get into this week's health tip.
Paging Dr. Batman.
This week, we're going to actually be talking about slippery elm bark, which is something that has been used by Native Americans for centuries ago in order to preserve meat. But, you know, for human consumption, it's something that is beneficial for the improvement of your digestive system. For those that have inflammatory bowel disease or irritable bowel syndrome, you can utilize, you know, slippery elm bark to sort of calm down those symptoms. And also because of its anti-inflammatory properties, it's something that helps with the inflammation of the bladder. It also for your digestive system, something that can quell constipation and also help with diarrhea. So once again, we were talking this week about the slippery elm bark, and that's this week's health tip from Dr. Badman. So once again, as we continue on, before we get to that commercial break, thank you all for tuning into the gallery this evening here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure you continue to like, share, follow, subscribe. Once again, to the gallery on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So once again, we thank you and appreciate everybody for tuning in this evening.
Yes, Rasta. All them black people that belong to Africa. So I say we're okay to get it on the heart. Aile! Yeah. Oh. Hey. Kalangola. Up on my African cola. Kalangola. Opasha shamalang gola. Kalangola. Me burn the fire from Babylon. Not take no chat from Babylon. Cause a you corrupt, the ghetto youths, we do no wicked act, do no Babylon. When me walk, I trample down Babylon. Talk and ride down Babylon. Who know always they are with your clans and plans. Won't come trapping the man. Who no think, who no can come take Mama Africa from me again. No, who no can come take Mama Africa from we again. Who no think, who no can come take Mama Africa from we again. No, who no can come take Mama Africa from we again. True religion, you bomb down a Lebanon. Pick yourself and a blame Afghanistan. We do no tricks and cons.
Please don't touch that dial. Power Jam will be right back after these words from our sponsors.
Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're ready to give you service that caters to all your business, events, promotions, and marketing needs with competitive pricing. You've tried the rest. Now consult the best. Caribbean Power Jam will assist you in determining which type of packages will best meet your needs. Contact Caribbean Power Jam at 347-425-8227. We're located at 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11212. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
The most anticipated event of the year is back again. Jammers New Year Ball. Saturday, January 1st, 2022.
No New Year's Day to celebrate.
Jammers New Year Ball. It's a night of pure elegance and enchantment. This is an event you don't want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, dress to impress. Music by DJ Crackerjack. Team Unity Squad.
I'll walk away from love once more. I do it every time.
Samuel's Top Ranking. And Master Link Sound.
I am myself. To no one there.
At Hearts of Love, 275 Liberty Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11207. 2019, we made history. This year is going to be epic and unforgettable, making history once again. Admission $30 more at the door. For tickets, visit eventbrite.com or stop by our office at 169 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, or call us at 347-425-8227. Don't hear about it, be part of it.
I feel good when you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good.
It's time to get back to the things we love to do. JRG Entertainment presents their annual Masquerade Ball, Sunday, December 26, 2021, from 6 p.m. to midnight at the most sought-after venue in Dumbo, Brooklyn, 26 Bridge Street. Soundtrack by DJ Notorious and guest DJs. Dress code Sartorial Splendid. Get your tickets now to experience this masquerade at eventbrite.com, JRG Masquerade Ball, or call 917-416-8160 or 516-668-2286, 347-320-8343.
Hello, my name is Paul Nichols, and I'm running for governor of the state of New York. For decades, we have looked to millionaires and career politicians to lead our state. And what do we have to show for it? High property taxes, rent and unaffordable homes, struggling youth, seniors and veterans, hurting parents, businesses that can't thrive, unsafe neighborhoods, and glaring inequities all across the state. I am a regular person, one of you, with decades of experience in state government, but not tainted by the stain of politics, who understands and knows the struggles of average New Yorkers, and who has bold ideas to turn the state around. Next year, a fresh new wind is going to blow through New York that is going to revive every corner of this state. In 2022, Nichols stands for change. We need different.
Paid for by the committee to elect Paul Nichols.
Hey NYC, COVID-19 can spread fast between people living in the same household. If you feel sick or think you've been exposed, don't wait. Separate. That's right, immediately separating from your loved ones or roommates is the best way to avoid transmitting the virus to your family and friends. But in NYC, with our small living spaces, separating is not that easy. The NYC Test and Trace Course Take Care program is here to help. You can get a free, safe hotel room with meals, Wi-Fi, cable TV, and more. There's even an on-site medical team there. We can also help you separate safely at home if a hotel isn't right for you, and connect you to resources like food and healthcare. The Take Care program can also connect you to paid sick leave, so you don't have to worry about missing work. Every New Yorker is eligible, regardless of immigration status. Remember, the moment you feel sick or think you've been exposed to COVID-19, don't wait, separate. Call the Test and Trace Corps hotline at 212-COVID-19 or visit nyc.gov/takecare to get free help.
When you're looking for authentic Christmas dishes, check our Tasty Treats by Ms. Weeks. Our Tasty Treats include pepper pot, chicken patties, beef patties, cheese roll, buns, roti, and our delicious black cake, sponge cake, fruit cake, pineapple upside down cake, ginger beer. Contact 516-263-6197 or 516-864-7443. Facebook at Tasty Treat by Ms. Weeks. Instagram Tasty_treats 592.
You don't need to cross the ocean to enjoy a Caribbean dish made to feed your soul. Whether you're looking to experience incredible gastronomy, rich culture, Janet's Caribbean Vibe food truck has everything you need right here in Fort Lauderdale. Made with love, catering orders available. Call 917-539-4438 or www.janetscaribbeanvibe.com. Instagram at Janet_Caribbean_vibe. Facebook, Janet's Caribbean Vibe at yahoo.com.
Want the true Caribbean experience? At Tasty's Corner, you will always find authentic Guyanese food, like our finger-licking curry chicken, spicy jerk chicken, curry goat, stewed chicken, oxtail, soup, peas and rice, steamed vegetables. Oh, and don't forget Tasty's Corner on-the-go breakfast, bacon saltfish, ackee and saltfish, spinach and saltfish, scrambled eggs, and more. Not forgetting our medamji, black pudding, white pudding, pepper pot, chow mein Guyanese style, roti and puri. Visit 1077 Rutland Road, Brooklyn, New York, 11217, or call 718-467-1681. We cater for all occasions. Come taste the Caribbean.
Do you want your next project or design to stand out? Contact Final Touch Graphics and Designs. We specialize in flyers, Snapchat filters, logos, laptop skins, promotional videos, and motion and web designs. Contact us today at finaltouchinternational2017@gmail.com or call 1-347-961-3114. Final Touch Graphics and Designs for all your graphic needs.
Each day is another chance to reach your goals. Get your NutriBurst and tea today and feel great. NutriBurst and Iaso tea, the perfect duo. You can't have one without the other. Detox, replenish. Detox, replenish. Hashtag healthy lifestyle. Hashtag TLC. Order your product. Call 347-993-0701 or 917-346-4415. Each day is another chance to reach your goals. Get your NutriBurst and tea today and feel great. NutriBurst and Iaso tea, the perfect duo. You can't have one without the other. Detox, replenish. Detox, replenish. Healthy lifestyle, TLC. Order your product. Call 347-993-0701 or 917-346-4415. With 365 days in a year and 24 hours in a day, but none of that time guaranteed, why do we wait to spread the sentiment of love? Through our business, Sol, we promote the need to stay above with love by spreading the message of giving love while we're alive, instead of waiting until we lose those that we love. 24/7, 365 days. Let's stay above with love with our Sol branded merchandise like t-shirts, slides, dresses, hats, sweatsuits, face masks, and custom-made items. You can order through our website, solfashion.com. That's SAWL fashion.com. We can also be reached through our social media pages on Instagram and on Facebook as Sol Fashion. That's Sol Fashion. That's SAWL Fashion. You can also contact us at 347-743-5701 or 347-489-1319. Stay above with love every single day. That's when it matters the most.
Looking for all your Caribbean needs? Visit S&S Fruits and Vegetables, 92 Livonia Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Contact us 646-399-7082. Enjoy exotic fruits once it's in season, like soursop, sapodilla, passion fruit, mango, pineapple, all imported from Guyana. We are specialized in provision that reminds you of back home, like yam, green banana, sweet potato, Edo. Also, fresh fish from Guyana, red snapper, pangomeri, butterfish, hassa, fresh crab, and much more. If you are thinking about some good homemade soup, we have the ingredients: pumpkin, scallions, thyme, okra, carrots, just a few to name. We also encourage healthy eating. In the youths today, when in need, come to the best and we will take care of the rest.
Late night request on Caribbean Power Jam Radio every Tuesday, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Feel free to send us a voice note with your request. Visit us on WhatsApp, 347-574-1157 with any song of your choice.
Hi, this is Roxanne B from Canada requesting Tonight I Give In by Angela Bofel.
It's your girl Sassy in Florida, and I'm requesting Crazy Love by Will Downey.
This is Earlene in NYC requesting 100% Love by Barry's Hammond.
No holding back. 100% I need your love tonight.
Hi, this is Gail Melanie from out of Florida. I'd like to request a song, Through the Years by Kenny Rogers.
Through the years, you've never let me down. You've turned my life around.
Late night request on Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Want to get in contact with CBJ? For advertising and all other business inquiries, call our office at 347-425-8227. That's 347-425-8227.
Seatbelt check. Windows down. AC off. Ready, set, go. Caribbean Power Jam Radio.
This is and I'm listening to the gallery with Bad Benny each and every Tuesday from 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. The boy Bad.
I say let the music play, yeah, 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 yeah. Let the music play, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the impeccable Iman Shepherd, bigging up the gallery crew on Caribbean Power Jam Radio each and every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Kaboom! Hot.
Yes, so once again, I want to welcome everybody back to the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. The gallery, we spell it DAGALLERY. Once again, you can find the gallery on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Mixcloud, as well as on YouTube. So once again, thanking you all for tuning in to the gallery this evening. So big up to everybody that's out there listening all throughout the world. Also want to say happy birthday once again to Miss Elizabeth Ross as she's celebrating her birthday today. Also say happy birthday to everybody that's celebrating. So it's the Soca artist Nadia Batson's birthday today. So we'll, before the end of the show, of course, get into some Nadia Batson music. So once again, it's the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. So once again, thank you all for tuning in. And also thanking Sabrina as well as Claudel, who were in our first hour of our show, speaking about what was happening, currently with the status of what's happening down in Haiti. So once again, as they mentioned, thanking everybody for their donations and all of the support that they have, everybody's been giving or gave in that effort. And of course, it's never, too late to continue to show your support. So once again, it's the gallery here in Caribbean Power Jam Radio. We're going to get into the looking forward segment of our program. This is the segment of our program where we play the music from the up and coming artists out there. So once again, any artist that out there that has music that they would like for us to play, you can just feel free to contact the gallery and we'll give you the details on how you can have your music submitted so that it can be played here on this program. So once again, also with the 3 songs that we are about to play, you'll be able to vote for your favorite of these songs on our Twitter page after the show and also on our Instagram story starting next Monday. So once again, thank you all for tuning into the gallery. So once again, this is our looking forward segment for the gallery. Once again, playing the music from the up and coming artists. So the first song that we're going to play from our artist, he goes by the name of Pajo, and this song is called Monteef.
Bamba di bidi bide, bamba di bidi bide, bamba di bidi bide. She want to just jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up, bubble 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 bubble, jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up, bubble 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 bubble. Watch the girl down there, oh she whine and getting on bad. She come me to find people man, she don't care, she don't never plan. From this woman don't take a shot, bet your life you end up in trouble. Not even asking if the man single, she just back up on you and bubble bubble bubble. This girl is a man thief, she no wear no tight jeans. He throwing waist low in the van on people man, don't give a damn, ready to jam. Man thief, keep your man from she. This girl would come stay on your wife, give you enough strife, mash up your life. All cause she want jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up, bubble 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 bubble, jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up, bubble 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 bubble. When she give you waist, got you going on like you're mad. Now you pack your bag and your gun, left your woman home in your yard. Look, this woman here is a stress. When she done with you is her next. Now you're arguing and you're vexed. Got you begging back all your ex. This girl is a man thief, she no wear no tight jeans. He throwing waist low in the van on people man, don't give a damn, ready to jam. Man thief, keep your man from she. This girl would come stay on your wife, give you enough strife, mash up your life. All cause she want jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up, bubble 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 bubble, jump to the song, so I take her up, cause trouble in the tongue, so I kiss she jump, wind down to the ground, so I broke she up.
So that is music from Pajo, song called Monteef, artist out of Guyana. So once again, you now listen to the looking forward segment of the gallery. So once again, thank you everybody out there in the Caribbean Power Jam Radio app. So the next song that we're gonna play is from artist, he goes by the name of Primo Green, and the song is called Just In Case You Forgot.
I love EMG Nation.
Just in case I must have slipped your mind. I've been away from you for some time now. Do you think about me sometimes? I've been away from you for some time now. She wanna roll with the dead dog, big chopper, baby, don't waste no time. Hustle hard for the love, call me Big Papa, I ain't been on my grind.
Yeah. Just in case I must have slipped your mind. Nah, nah. Born a winner. Many rise, some fall, only come up. We work hard through the storm till the sun up. Run them out when the thing get hit and all. Hustle hard for the dalala. Do the pain and the drama. Cause they ain't never love us. No, they don't never stop us. Hustle hard for the dalala. Do the pain and the drama. She wanna house from the east side. Things have to work this time, Things have to work this time. Your time is coming soon. Your time is coming soon. Just in case I must have slipped your mind. I've been away from you for some time now. Do you think about me sometimes? Do you think about me? I've been away from you for some time now. She wanna roll with the dada, big chopper, baby, don't waste no time. Hustle hard for the love, call me Big Papa, I ain't been on my grind.
So that is music from Primo Green, artist from up in Canada, song called Just In Case You Forgot. So once again, you are listening to the Looking Forward segment of the gallery. So the third song that we're going to play during this segment is from an artist. We're taking it down to Jamaica now. He goes by the name of XL Black, and this song is called Save Me.
Merciful Father, I seek your guidance. I seek your strength in this time. I remember me as one of your children in your kingdom, XL Black, Sealer. I said the world is on my shoulder. When this is gonna be over? It's stressing me out, it's west, north and south. It's in the love coming over. It's evil taking over. It's like a judgment now, we're gonna run for cover. Lord, I'll give you my heart, my mind, my soul to keep. Give you my hands and my shoes and feet. Give you my head, my eyes, my nose, my cheek. Give you my body right now, it's you I'm seeking. Just save me from the fire. Save me from the flames. You promised to come in that flood and rain, oh just save me from the lava. Save me from the volcano. Promise me now you're gonna grant me this favor. Oh Lord God, now Reggae. Oh, I see the wicked them there and them there upon a mission. In low places and high position, the light is dimming, the world is getting dark. It's like we're living in a dream of vision. See them planning, them gunning, every human being. What a dirty money from the top of the street in the hands of the wicked, so you know what I mean. For the God step in, I see them evil cheer grow as the wind blow. Help me, Father, from them evil. Too much evil in these people. Right now me I call upon your name, me in a ego. Save me from the fire. Save me from the flame.
So that is music from XL Black, song called Save Me. So once again, you'll be able to vote for XL Black, Primo Green, or Pajo on the Twitter page for the gallery after the show, and also on our Instagram story next week, next Monday. And both polls will end in the middle of next week's show. So once again, we thank everybody for tuning in to the gallery right here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio, as we are about to bring in our next guest for the evening. She is the winner of the Looking Forward segment from last week, as we introduced to the listening audience, Djengue. So Djengue, introduce yourself to everybody that's listening right now.
Hello, you guys can hear me?
Yes, you're coming in loud and clear.
Hey guys.
So once again, we're talking to Djengue, and apologizing to you for 2 weeks straight not saying your name properly at all. But
it's pretty good actually. It's Djengue, but it's good.
Oh,
it's
Djengue.
It's
Djengue.
okay. I like it.
Djengue. So once again, where are you from? Because I know it's late night from where you are right now, but let everybody know where you are right now.
Yeah, I'm Cameroonian, but I'm based in Belgium. So I was born in Cameroon, then I grew up in France. Then when I was 20 years old, I came to Belgium for my study. And then now, yes, I'm based here and I'm doing music.
So in your 20 years of life at this point, you've been to like 3 countries.
Yeah.
Just to not give your actual age, but 20 years of your life, you've been to various countries. And so how is it going from hot to cold? How, most people usually don't go in that order.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, to be frank with you. I'm from, South people. It's really hard to get used to the cold. We're trying, but sometimes it's hard. Some other days it's easier, but most of the time it's hard though. You can feel like the skin is becoming a bit like white or some stuff like that, and it's really not a good feeling.
So once again, everybody that's listening, we are talking to Djengue, artist who's currently in Belgium. And with your world travels, how is that affecting your music career? We'll get into your start, but how is it affecting your music career, bouncing from country to country?
I think, the fact that I grew up in Paris, it's really a multicultural city. So I grew up with Senegalese people, Malian people, Cameroonian, Congolese, people from Ivory Coast, which leads me to listen to different type of music from different country. And also with my parents, they were musicians. So I was really raised into multicultural sounds, So yeah, I think that's how my music get influenced by different sounds, and also by, what I say most of the time, because I'm really doing chilling music and my personality is really jumpy most of the time. Yeah. So to dance, I like to listen to Caribbean music, African music, but then when I'm really into myself, I like to be more calm and chilling, so yeah.
So for yourself, you're primarily doing R&B music, but you're saying on a personal level, you're just into everything that's basically out there, dance, anything jumpy. So, what actually got you into music? What were the influences that actually, started this journey for you?
What got me into music is, first of all, my parents, because my father was a singer in Cameroon, and so my mom was. And, in the house, it was really, really a joyful house with music all the time. So when I was really, really young, my mom was training me to sing, to do second voices and stuff. So it was a fun way of listening to learn, first of all, and also to listen to music. So I think also when you have this gift, it's something that you want to improve all the time. You want to share. It took me a long time, but, I am really happy of the fact that it's only now that I'm giving me a chance into it, because I have more stuff to say and I'm also more mature about my art. So yeah.
So with that change in maturity, so what is your overall your favorite music to do, or genre of music to do?
That's the thing. I don't have a favorite music. I like R&B a lot. I like soul, but I'm really someone who listens to every type of music. I go from country to, my native music from my country is called Makossa. I like it, it's like a folkloric type of sounds and stuff like that. So I don't really have a specific genre, but I like R&B because I feel like this is where I can really express myself, easily if I have to compare to some other genre of music, But, I'm starting and I don't want to stay in the same position, the same place. My purpose is really to discover and to do different type of music too. Maybe one day I will do African music and something where I can dance and prove that I have these skills in me, you know what I mean? So it's not really, I don't have a specific genre. I really like everything.
And what's the name of that genre you said from Cameroon?
Makossa.
Makossa. So we should be hearing some Makossa from you.
Hopefully I will do something like that.
next year maybe. So now we just on the song or the album I should say, or the album, the EP that you have out now. This is your first release in terms of EP album.
This is my first release. It's really special for me because of the subject that I'm talking about, and also the time, the period of my life I was into. So yeah, it's the very, very first, and I just wanted to give myself a shot and be like, okay, you know what? Don't really expect nothing specific from that, you know, but just do what you like and see how people gonna respond. You know? Can you catch attention? People are listening to what you're saying? Is it touching? People are feeling like, you know, like there is something catchy about it. And yeah, for the first project, I'm not gonna say really satisfied, but I'm really happy, you know, of how it turned out to be.
As once again, everybody, we're talking to Djengue, who's from Cameroon originally. Spent some time in France, caught that part. Is now in Belgium. Anything else in between there? Any places you planning to go to, I should say?
Ooh, that's a good question, because I'm planning to travel the world. I hope my music gonna help me go into this, you know, like traveling and see different countries. But to be frank with you, I really want to do an African tour, like go to different countries in Africa and really discover the roots, the history and all that.
So once again, everybody, we're talking to Djengue. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to your song, the winning song from last week on the Looking Forward segment of the gallery, song called I Trust You. So actually, before we get into that song, you mentioned that a lot of these the songs that you put out in the EP are basically personal to you. Yes. Would you like to share the personal experience of I Trust You and your motivation to writing this song? If it's not gonna make you cry.
You know, most of the time, one thing I would like to say is the fact that it's really hard for me to categorize this song, because some people feel like it's R&B, some other people think it's gospel, and some other people say it's more soul or whatever. And for me, it was just an expression of my heart. To be frank with you, I was really going through some bad times. People let me down while you were thinking those people was gonna be the same, people was gonna lift you up. And at one point, you have to talk to yourself. You have to talk to your heart and be like, you know what? No matter what is going on around you, talk to yourself and tell yourself that you trust in yourself, because at the end of the day, this is all you have, you know? So it was really a low moment. I was really down, but yeah, I just realized that I got myself. And sometimes you don't need people to tell you that. You just need to talk to yourself. It's really important, you know? Your soul also needs to be fed in a certain way, and words are really powerful. So if there is something that you could do every day, on a daily, in your daily life, is to talk to your soul and be like, no matter what is going on, no matter what's happening, trust yourself. You can make it, you can do it. You're not maybe where you want to be or where you're supposed to be, but good days will come, you know? So work on yourself and for yourself.
So once again, everybody that's listening, we're talking to Djengue. So we're gonna take a listen to her song, I Trust You. Actually, didn't catch that part. I thought you were talking about somebody else, but it's definitely a self-help guide. So once again, everybody out there, we're gonna get into I Trust You from Djengue.
It feels so cold. I didn't have a clue, but now I'm new. No more, never make me choose. I heard I was bad. I hurt to let me down. No way for me to redeem myself. Those who reject never blame themselves. So here I am. I trust you. Don't you dare
So that's a little piece of I Trust You from Djengue, who we're speaking to right now. And what we always ask our guests to do, because we want to make sure that we are speaking to the real artist and not an impersonator. So we just want you to give us a little piece of the I Trust You live from Belgium.
Yes, just so you know, like it's 2 a.m. here, so it's really funny, but let's go. I'm gonna do it. It feels so cold. I didn't have a clue, but now I knew no more they'll make me choose. I heard I was bad. I've heard, so they let me down. No way for me to redeem myself. Those who reject never blame themselves. So here I am. I trust you. I trust you. I trust you.
Sounded just like the record. So we are speaking to the real Djengue with her 2 a.m. voice. With her 2 a.m. Voice. So once again, anything you want to say to the listeners for voting for you and allowing you this opportunity to?
Yes, I would like to thank everybody, because I was really not expecting actually to win, though, because first of all, I need to say I was surprised because my type of music, this type of music on this radio is completely not, like a bit off, if I can say it like that. And the fact that like people listening to Caribbean music are also into my song is really a good blessing. I want to thank you also, guys, for the opportunity, for the time and the efforts you make for making my music known in your, on your radio. Thank you for that. Be blessed, all of you guys. Trust yourself, no matter what's going on. Better day will come if today is not the good day. The darkness cannot always be around you. There is a time for everything. So thank you guys. And wishing you the best, and wishing myself also the best with you, of course.
And so once again, we thank you for staying up till 2 a.m. Your time, and joining us. And the voice didn't sound like the 2 a.m. voice. Sound like nice and loud and clear. So once again, everybody was speaking to Djengue, who's currently in Belgium. As you mentioned, you're there for studies. So you singer. Do you write your own music, or you have songwriters behind you?
I write my music. I'm independent. So for this first project, it was kind of hard because I'm French. French is my native language. So it was really, really hard sometimes. But there were some people that really trust in my heart, so they were like, okay, you know what, we can help you here and there. So I just wanted to give a specific and a special thanks to Sound City Studio, because they helped me a lot. Siddiq, Mediano, Natural Elijah, like people who really believe in you. But even if I'm by myself, sometimes people that believe in your art are really ready to fight for you, and that's the most important thing. I'm not there yet, but I'm really aiming to improve myself. So yeah.
So once again, we thank you for taking time out to join us this morning.
Thanks for the patience.
This evening, this night. So before we let you go, because I'm kind of conflicted what song I should play for you, because I want to hear about Cynthia, who Cynthia is. Also, okay. But also we can Get Loud, because you sounded kind of quiet, but you have your song Get Loud.
You choose. Which one do you like the most between those two?
As I said, I'm conflicted. I'll see if I can mash up too. But before
Cynthia is really a deep song, because it's actually a song about a prostitute that I met when I was 18, mm-hmm. And this story has changed my life forever.
Okay.
And Get Loud is more like, it's also deep, but in a different level, because it's a bit bouncy. You can be like, okay, we don't need to get loud, just leave me alone. So yeah, depend on the mood you in.
So yes, we're gonna throw in Cynthia. So once again, everybody that's listening to the gallery, everybody out there, we are speaking to Djengue over in Belgium at this time. So once again, we thank you for joining us this evening. I know it's time for you to go to sleep. so you can get up, real soon and continue on with your day. But we definitely appreciate you for taking time out to join us this evening. So thank everybody that voted for you. And once again, it's not primarily Caribbean based, but we mix it up with the music here on the station and on this show as well. So once again, thank you all for tuning into the gallery as we continue on, and we're gonna get into try to mash up 2 Djengue songs. We're gonna start with Cynthia. So once again, thanking you for joining us this evening.
Thank you, guys.
dragging on the floor, but I'm breathing, yeah. I look depressed a little bit, cause my thoughts got the best of me, but I'm smiling, yeah. I want to control it so bad, but deep down I know I can't, so frustrated, yeah. But in this life there is no joyful pain, happiness or sadness, I'm choosing. What if I can't make it again? Why nobody wanna understand? Who they get mad is making me more sad. You know what? I can make you proud. So many things I can't even express it. You can bear with me, but bring me only stress, yeah. Please just give me what I need. Now, won't please let me be. Get loud, 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 loud. But we don't need to get loud, 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 loud. We don't need to get loud. We don't need to get loud. We don't need to get loud, 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 loud. We don't need to get loud, 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 loud. But we don't need to get loud, loud, loud. We don't need to get loud.
Yeah, so that was Djengue. Song called Get Loud. Before you heard Cynthia, and then earlier you heard I Trust You. So once again, we thank Djengue for taking time out to join us this evening. I want to welcome everybody to the gallery. I want to welcome Hazel to the gallery. Good night to you, Rhonda, and good night to you, Carla, everybody out there. And once again, everybody out there is watching us on Facebook. Big up to Sam. Once again, and everybody is watching us on Instagram as well. So we thank and appreciate everybody for tuning in and joining us this evening. And as we mentioned earlier, today is Nadia Batson's birthday, so before we end up the show, gonna definitely get into Nadia Batson music. So once again, thank you everybody for tuning to the gallery. Continue to like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page.
I find myself thinking about you when I'm not supposed to. Find myself dreaming about you when I'm not supposed to. You belong to somebody else, somebody else.
Once again, saying happy birthday to Nadia Batson today.
But could I have one night alone with you? I can change your mind if you want me to. Hey, I want to take you to a place you've never been. Tell me how it feels to make love to a queen. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, I got you, Rhonda. We're gonna get that in there before we end up the show.
Supposed to be you and me. You move a little hastily. Yeah. You make a big mistake. You should have waited for me.
Let's say happy birthday once again to Miss Elizabeth Ross, and as well as to Candace as well, and everybody celebrating their birthday today, along with Nadia Batson.
And for a second or an hour, that me would have find somebody who possessed the power to make it.
We're not coming out on this stage till you call me. I said we're not coming out on this stage till you call me. Voices.
So when we come in at the place, we have one mission. Mash up the place and done. Come and say crew is better than one. Mash up the place and done. Mash up the place and done. Come and say mash up the place and done.
The Gallery with Badman Benny.
What I do for you, I tell them alright. I must come out for me people. Then I say let me call out my good friend voice. Yeah. I'm in the mood for a little extra back and darling, yeah.
Cause when we link up and we together, the feds are over, yeah. And every time we meet each other, the vibes it pepper, madness, jumping up, and it's a wildness, yeah, stop. I could have do this alone, it's true, but I'd rather do it with you.
So when we come in there, if you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Put the bum bum on your zipper, darling, boy, make me quiver. If you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Make me run more than a river, boy. Just make me ball out, aye, aye. Make me say, aye, aye. You keep talking to me all night, boy, come and give me a wine. And make me ball out, aye, aye. Make me say, aye, aye. You just keep on wasting my time, boy, come and give me a wine. How long you go keep talking and giving me them warnings? So you have this something to make a me ball. Calling yourself a champion, well then give me some action. Show me just what you're made from, so you don't stick at all. The boy keep on say you want to challenge it. Just one chance you go damage it. Use the best man to manage it, but like you're afraid to knock on the door. No start and you want to quit. Stop moving like you're afraid of it. If you know you can't handle it, move from it. Listen me boy. If you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Put the bum bum on your zipper, darling, boy, make me quiver. If you want to make me shiver, stop the talking and deliver. Make me run more than a river, boy. Just make me go.
I saw from since I small, I telling you, baby, is the feeling the music bring, yeah. I can't behave at all, I whining like a madman. Who want to watch could watch me. I come to get on bad, and if you vex then I'm sorry. It's like every vet have the number to my cell phone. Back and let's call me, and I cannot say no. The vibes can't done, the vibes can't done, the vibes can't done, the vibes can't done, the vibes can't.
Holy girl, find a man. Holy man, find a girl. We doing this in a slow motion. Got the bumpers ruling this one. What we say? Wine around, push back the bum bum touch the ground. If you have a man, just take him down. To have a man, then borrow one. We say wine around, push back the bumper touch the ground. If you have a man, just take him down. Got the bumpers ruling this one. Push it back, dirty, and we getting on mad. Very ticklish, run straight out the yard. When we come and dance, see the men gone mad. Open up the eye, hear them ball out. What a sexy crew, so much pretty woman, they don't know what to do. Love, can I please take a dance with you? Who me gets you? Bring your friend them to and just wine around, push back the bum bum touch the ground. If you have a man, just take it.
So once again, we say happy birthday to Nadia Batson today.
Wine around, push back the bum bum touch the ground. If you have a man, just take him down.
But there's one thing about the gallery here we don't like.
Must have plenty car. No post office, not at all. Why you sing that?
We don't have a post office up here in the gallery.
It's not a mailbox, not at all. Alright, boom. How we love party, dancehall and ram jam. 30 gal to one man. How we love boat ride, how we love session. 40 gal to one. It seems like it rise every time I ask a question. 50 gal to one. Only gal where we love, send 101. Alright, dance must have plenty gal. No post office, not at all. For us, dance must have
welcome to Holly out to the gallery. Good night to everybody listening to the gallery out there right now.
Anytime you see me, I am never sober, cause I is a trini, so I always all over, and we build to party, so we never retire, and when we take pass, we just do it all over, and we don't give a damn.
So once again, we're doing it for Nadia Batson's birthday before we take this plane down for a landing right here in the gallery this evening. So once again, we thank everybody for tuning in this evening. Make sure you do like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure everybody out there downloads that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app to your tablet as well as to your phone so you can keep it locked to the show and all the shows here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. Make sure that you keep it locked for Toast Tuesday with DJ Superpaw taking place at 9 p.m. So once again, we thank everybody for tuning into the gallery here on Caribbean Power Jam Radio. And good night to you, Janet. Welcome to the gallery.
Crazy, but I don't even mind. Never missing it, cause I am a fighter. I so hook on the sauce when every time. Yeah, So when you say party, 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 I just cannot control myself. I don't know just where my behavior went. Hugging up with somebody, laughing up with somebody, jumping up with somebody. Cause this is a shakedown, everything will break down. The moment we touch inside it, this place ain't gonna be good again. Cause this is a shakedown, everything will break down. We come out to tear up the place, we'll party like 1990. Everybody shake it, stamp the ground and shake it. Put up your two hands and shake it. Whatever you have and shake it. Pull out all your vibes and shake it. Jump all around and shake it. Hey, cause this is a shakedown, everything will break down. We not waiting for the stage. We not waiting for the stage to misbehave. What we gonna do? Get mad. Get mad. What's that? Nadia, hey, Destra. Hype up yourself. Get mad. You ready? Get mad. Hype up yourself. Get mad. Look, the trucks here now. The drinks here now. And all the bumpers ready to take charge now. The vibes here now. We ready now. And we still want 2 minutes of fame. But honestly, we not waiting for the stage. 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 Don't misbehave. What we gonna do? Start up the wallet. Right, yeah. Start the jumping. Right, yeah. Hold the bacchanal. Right, yeah. Start the waving. Right, yeah. Throw out the bumper. Right, yeah. Trample the ground. Right, yeah. Hold up the banner. Start jumping. Start jumping. Why wait to reach the stage to take a choke and a wine? Why wait when we could start the bacchanal here one time? Why wait? Sometimes we start waiting hours to cross. Why wait? Why wait to mash up when we have the trucks here now, the drinks here now, when all these bumpers ready to take charge now. The vibes here now, we ready now, and we still want 2 minutes of fame. But honestly, we not waiting for the stage. We not waiting for the stage.
Yeah, so once again, saying happy birthday to Nadia Batson today on her birthday. So once again, thank you all for tuning into the gallery this evening. Once again, saying happy birthday to Elizabeth Ross, saying happy birthday to Candace, saying happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday today. And we thank Sabrina Claudel for joining us in the first hour show. We thank Djengue for joining us in the second hour of our show. So once again, we thank you all for tuning to the gallery this evening as we are about to take this plane down for a landing. So once again, put your trays in the upright position and prepare for landing. So we thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we get to see and hear from all of you next Tuesday here in the gallery. But in the meantime, make sure you download that Caribbean Power Jam Radio app so you can listen to all the shows here in the station. Stay tuned for Super Par for Toast Tuesdays afterwards. And of course, we always end off the show on a positive note, something that's given to us from the Empress Bradshaw, and she sends us this one. There are two types of people, one who plays only to win and the other who is afraid of losing. But successful are those who always play to win. Until next time, saying God bless.
Is that you? Can't believe that is you. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want. Long time, long time. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And I will make up for all this time. Make up for all this time. What's up? Look who, you know how long we are really see you. It could have been about a year or two. Call to drink now, what we gon' do? Long time, been a while we a bust a line. Nothing a change, for you still look fine. Look how you looking fine. I thought you hiding, I thought you went foreign. Look how things happen now. Look how things happen now. So let me hug up and squeeze you. I don't even want to leave you. I don't know when we'll bounce up again. So let me take a little thing until then. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. Give me the wine that I want. Long time, long time. So long as you see you, give me a wine now. Give me a wine now. And let me make up for all this time. Make up for all this time. It was just last week when I called your name. I did ask your friend and them. When last they did talk to you. So long I ain't talked to you. Go funny, you're in my sight. Didn't know you was here tonight. It looked like you're doing alright, like money running real nice. I thought you hiding, I thought you went foreign. Look how things happen now. Look how things happen now. So let me hug up and
don't touch that dial.